so much. I'll remember you.
Really, I remember.
I remember.
G'day OWFsquad, welcome back to another Thursday trip report. I just arrived at Abu Dhabi Airport with Etihad Dreamliner from Hong Kong. It was a really wonderful flight with a fantastic crew member on board. If you want to watch that trip report, you can find it in the link in the description down below. Right now at Abu Dhabi Airport, I have 9 hours for transit, and tomorrow morning I'm going to fly Etihad A380 to Paris. Right now it's about 12 o'clock midnight. There weren't many people at the security area, so transit was really efficient and quick. Currently I'm at Terminal 3. It's still quite busy here because there are many flights departing for Europe and Australia. I actually have the option to catch the 2 AM flight for Paris, but I prefer a day flight. That's why I'm going to relax at the Etihad Business Lounge, which is open 24/7. Just like the terminal itself, the lounge is quite busy right now, but the crowds will eventually disappear after the flights to Europe and Australia depart. Although the lounge is 24/7, the restaurant here, also the buffet, don't open between around 12 AM to 5 AM. It's now 2 o'clock. There's only about 20 to 30 people left in the lounge, and most of us have a flight later in the morning. There are many sofas in the lounge, but there aren't any beds. Also, there aren't many dark area in the lounge. If you want to sleep like this, it's better if you have an eye shade with you. I fell asleep for about 3 to 4 hours. I was later woken up by a group of people flying out in the morning. Most of them have just arrived from Australia. I slept a bit longer than expected, so I don't have time for the shower later, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'm just going to show the buffet here and then I'm going to jump on board for the flight to Paris. I'm not going to eat in the lounge because I ate quite a lot on the flight from Hong Kong. Also, I know that I'm going to eat a lot later again on the flight to Paris. So here's our gorgeous A380 today. It's a 4-year-old Etihad Airways Airbus A380-800 Alpha 6 Alpha Papa Golf. This aircraft has the true South Korea livery on it, and it's currently stored due to the pandemic. That is flight number 2 in 2020.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Boarding began 1 hour sharp before takeoff.
Hello. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. 22, straight ahead, second cabin.
Thanks.
Welcome to the upper deck of the Etihad A380. I just walked through the bar for business and first class passengers. I'm now in one of the 2 business cabins. My seat today is 20A, which is forward facing, in the second cabin. And here's a brief look into my seat, 20A. The seat configuration here is 1-2-1. You will have one row that is forward facing, and then another row that is backward facing. We're in business class, so we have plenty of leg room. Once seated, a cabin crew will approach you with water and champagne. Normally I would pick the champagne of course, but I'm quite tired in the morning right now, so I opted for water. The crew came back very soon to hand out hot towel as well.
Your seatbelt at this time. Remember, smoking, including the use of lighters, matches, or electronic cigarettes, is not allowed anywhere on board, including the toilet.
I will now quickly show the seat features on my Etihad Airways A380 Business Class suite. So if you're on the window side, you're quite lucky because you'll get a storage bin right next to you. Simply push it downwards and then the compartment will open. It's actually quite deep, it will fit in a backpack and a handbag. And of course you'll still have access to the overhead locker bin. Leg room is plentiful. You have a shoe storage right there, an ottoman, there's a blanket if you need to sleep later, a TV, a coat hook, and then you have the tray table for dining. The table is massive. You can push it away from you and towards you, so if you need to use the toilet during the meal, you can do so easily. There are some light switches here for the mood lighting and the reading light. then a TV remote and USB port. And then down here you've got a drink bottle storage, a headphone jack, down there a universal power socket. The armrest or the table on the side can be lifted, and inside you'll find your noise cancelling headphone and also a bottle of water. So you'll find that you have plenty of storage space in this business suite, which is fantastic.
Just the ball. All set to go, just waiting for the last few flight preparations to be completed, and shortly we'll be pushing back Star Airlines for the flight. Flight time today is 6 hours and 55 minutes. We'll be cruising at 40,000 feet. Weather conditions and route plan is for most of the flight, and as soon as we have the latest Paris weather, we'll let you know. Meanwhile, I hope you're sitting comfortable and enjoy the flight with us.
Vol EY37 à destination de Paris Aéroport Roissy-Charles de Gaulle, que nous attendrons après 6h50 de vol et nous volerons à une altitude de 48 pieds. Je me prénomme Annie, je suis l'hôtesse française de ce vol. N'hésitez pas à me solliciter si vous avez besoin d'assistance en français durant votre vol. Merci et très bon voyage.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Etihad Airways. Please pay attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. ارفعوا القطعة المعدنية المتحركة ثم اسحبوا الجهة المقابلة من الحزام. To unfasten, lift the metal flap and pull the belt apart. إذا ما استطعت الضرورة تزويدكم بأكسجين الطوارئ فإن أغنية aircraft door. To inflate, pull firmly on the red toggle or blow into the mouthpiece if necessary.
We've now taken off, and I'll quickly show you the entertainment system on board this Etihad A380. You have plenty of movies to choose from, and the variety of choices are excellent. You can see that on the top column you have family, Arabic, Indian, Chinese, European and many other international films. It's a fantastic in-flight entertainment system, but what puts it into a shame is that the flight map is not interactive, so you have to wait for the slides to change very slowly. This aircraft has Wi-Fi. I have trouble connecting to it. It could be my phone's fault or problems with the Wi-Fi.
Over your blankets whenever you are seated and when the seatbelt sign is on. If you are using your phone, we ask that you adjust it to silent mode for the duration of the flight. Smoking, including electronic cigarettes, is not allowed anywhere on board, including the toilet. On board today, you can shop the latest duty-free products from the seat with our in-flight magazine Etihad Lifestyle Shopping Vibe. Find a copy in the seat pocket in front of you or speak to one of our cabin crew members for more information about the products we have available today. If there is anything that we can do to make your flight more comfortable, please let us know. Thank you.
A lovely crew member just came to introduce herself and gave me this menu. It's dine on demand on board this flight, so there's no specific dining time on today's flight. You just tell the cabin crew anytime you want when you feel hungry. So you have an all-day menu, which are just some snacks. Also the a la carte menu if you want to eat more amazing food. I'll now leave you to read this menu and also the wine list. So I just ordered some food and drinks, and now I'm gonna watch BBC News and also the fantastic view outside the aircraft. So first I got a mint green tea. There's a lot to say about this tea. On many airlines, when you order a drink, especially tea, you just get a mug and that's it. But on Etihad, they also give you a spoon, sugar blocks, biscuit, napkins, all on a beautiful tray. Also I have to say, the mug was a beautiful china, and Etihad just nailed the whole presentation of it. I really like it. I drank so much tea, so now it's time for the lavatory. Hello from Etihad A380 Business Class Lavatory. This is a lavatory tour. We've got very nice hand cream here. That's the same as the amenity kit brand. The sink. We have a nice and big mirror here. The toilet seat itself. And if you look up here, you've got a coat hook. Very nice. Ta-da! So now here comes my starter. I got the kale and sunchuk soup. Again, I have a lot to say about the presentation. So for the breads, they put it in a beautiful metal basket. For the soup, it's in a nice and big china bowl over a china plate. They have those cute little containers for the salt and pepper. Next to it, they've got salad dressing, also butter. Without asking, they put lemon and ice in my sparkling water, which I really like. Now for the taste of everything, the bread was really fresh and the soup was really tasty. It's an incredible start to the meal. For the main, I went for something that's not too heavy. Pasta with tomato sauce, olives and rocket leaves. The pasta tastes alright, but the presentation is quite good. Now this is the highlight of the meal. Fudge brownie served with warm praline sauce and hazelnuts. 11 out of 10. To finish off everything, the cabin crew give me a hot towel. I'm now quite full, so I need to do some exercise, so I walk up and down the cabin to check out the bar. It's now quite early in the morning, so no one is drinking. Unlike the bar on Emirates A380, this one is not supervised, so you need to make your own drink. The good thing about this is that you can mix and match anything you want, like you're in a laboratory. I'm now back in my seat 20A, making it into a flat bed. Every business class passenger will receive this beautiful Acqua di Parma amenity kit. Inside you'll find the basic things that you would expect: eye shade, toothbrush, toothpaste, socks, hand lotion, which is quite cool. There's also this, I don't know, foundation thing, I guess. Now for the beddings on Etihad Business Class, you don't get mattress, which is fine for me. Also no PJ, which is also cool. For the blanket, it's soft and nice. The pillow is of a decent size. The bed plus the ottoman is quite long, so you don't have to worry about the foot space. Now for the window shades, you can't pull it down, but you can press the button. Although there's no sliding door, I think the privacy is still really good because the walls around the seat are quite high. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I strongly encourage you to do so now. It is free for you to subscribe to any channel on YouTube, and every time you click that subscribe button, it really tells the creator that you really like the channel and you support it. Also, I upload a new trip report every Thursday 12 PM Hong Kong time. That is 8 AM in Abu Dhabi or 7 in Paris. So you don't want to miss out, so make sure that you click that bell button so when I upload every Thursday you'll get notified. Just before we start descending into Paris, the cabin crew came to me and asked me if I would like any more snacks or drinks. I'm quite full, so I just went for an English tea. Again, the presentation this time is fantastic. Instead of a biscuit this time, I got a chocolate. My body clock is so messed up right now.
Fine, it's partly cloudy. Visibility is about 2 kilometers, wind is calm. Temperature on the ground is 7 degrees. On behalf of Etihad Airways and the rest of all of us, all the crew of this aircraft, would like to wish you a pleasant afternoon and a happy new year. Thank you.
Here's a final look at my flatbed before I switch it back to the normal mode. The crew member who came to introduce herself to everyone after takeoff now come back again to say goodbye.
Excuse me, myself. How was your flight?
Yeah, very good.
Good. Managed to rest?
Yeah, certainly.
That's good to know. Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
the good flight.
You're most welcome.
We're now beginning to slow down and descend into Paris Charles de Gaulle, and I'll quickly conclude this fantastic flight with Etihad A380 right here, right now. At Abu Dhabi Airport, the business lounge is 24/7, so if you have a long transit, you don't have to worry too much about it. One thing I do hope that they can improve on is to provide passengers with a dark area or bed for those transiting overnight. Once on board the A380, I found the seat to be really comfortable and private. I had a really good nap, the seat width was great, also the length was good. For the catering, all the food I had was really good. I particularly liked all the tea I had, the bread, the soup and the dessert. Also, it was dine on demand, so you can eat anytime you want. You can sleep first, eat later, or vice versa. Also, another thumbs up for the presentation. I can tell that Etihad Airways has invested a lot in this. Now for the service on board, there are 70 business class seats in the upper deck. I think most, if not all, are occupied on this flight. So the crew couldn't get more personalised like the crew did on my flight from Hong Kong because it was a really empty flight with only 5 people in business class. But the crew on this flight were still really attentive and they were all really friendly. So there you go, lots of thumbs up, and I can't really give any thumbs down for today's flight. It was a really nice, comfortable and enjoyable ride to Paris. Finally, for your information, I paid 8,000 Hong Kong dollars for this one-way journey from Hong Kong to Europe via Abu Dhabi. So that's it for the conclusion today. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and now here we are, OWFsquad. When you fly again, please use this hashtag on Instagram so that I can see where your journey brings you. Also, please like this video, comment down below, and share this video with your aviation friends. When you like, comment and share, you're telling YouTube that you enjoyed watching this video and that they will recommend this video to my newer audience, so that way I will gain more subscribers and help the growth of my channel. Thanks very much for your support, particularly those who are my YouTube members and patrons. And remember, I upload a new video every Thursday 12 PM Hong Kong time, so you don't want to miss out. Make sure you click that bell button. Thanks again for watching this video, and I will see you again next Thursday.
Paris. The local time here is 1:15. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has completely stopped and the seatbelt sign is switched off. Please take care when opening overhead storage compartments and ensure that you have all your personal belongings with you as you leave the aircraft. Remember that smoking is not permitted until you are within a designated smoking area of the airport. Thank you for choosing to fly with Etihad Airways, the national airline of the United Arab Emirates. It has been our pleasure taking care of you today.
To include the 7,000 cross check.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Smoking the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted. The use of mobile receiving and transmitting functions is now permitted. If you have a connecting flight, please refer